off with
Konnichiwa.
That's one way to do it. Jeez. Welcome back from Japan.
Hi.
What's your new name?
Oh, I'm still petty. Nothing's changed.
You're not Petty-Chan.
Oh,
Right.
I'll have to think about that on my next trip. I'll go to a shrine and contemplate what my next name should be.
Okay.
Sir Petty-Kun.
That sounds real bad.
Oh no. Welcome back to another episode of Brotaku Block. Gym Leader Brock here, and we have Prince Petty, if you couldn't tell. And we also have Tiffzilla, a.k.a. Mr. Sick of Y'all Nerds.
Sick.
He was literally sick.
Sick and then sick of them.
Sick of being sick. Sick of y'all nerds. Sick of working. Sick of bills.
Amen.
Hey, we got our break coming up though. Thanksgiving, be thankful for that break.
I guess, but we spent all weekend putting the Christmas decorations up, so.
Oh, yeah, I got to do the same thing.
Oh, you did it beforehand because of the company coming?
No, I'm saying Thanksgiving weekend is when it happens. Yeah.
I was about to say, I was about to be shocked because I was like, you usually do it during Thanksgiving. So I was like, did you do it early for like guests or something?
Oh no, I'm just saying that it won't be much of a break because I'll be
decorating.
I got a big tree.
Stuff.
Yeah. Why don't you just leave them in year round?
Because I live with women.
Just turn them off. You know what I mean? Like, or they got the new ones.
Turn the women off. Wait,
no, like the lights. So like, I've been scoping lights too because Tina wants me to put lights on the outside, and they have these ones where you can kind of leave them in and you can change them because they're smart lights. So you just have them be like a warm white light throughout the year, or just turn them off and then turn them back on when you need them. I might go that route. I don't know. I don't want to fuck with this every year.
I leave the clips up because you don't notice the clips, but
yeah, the
actual lights, they come down.
I'm just change a color every season. Like February, it'll be red. March, it'll be green.
There's a house on the street that actually does that.
I'm gonna just do the same.
Yeah, it's like October, it's orange.
Yeah. Orange or purple, something like that. Easy.
That's funny. I don't know. I think you got to have a special kind of house to be, or like a special kind of person to be able to leave lights up all year round and just get away with it.
It's called lazy.
Yeah, like there was a house on. I think they moved out now, but they before it was cool. They had a 12-foot nutcracker.
Oof.
And they left that motherfucker up all year. They didn't even decorate them for other seasons. Like, you know how people do like the skeletons? Like they'll decorate the skeletons for each season or whatever, the giant skeletons.
Yeah, because they don't want to move them.
Nah, it was just a nutcracker in July.
They said, it's no rats.
It's fitting in July. Christmas in July,
no
get it?
Only nutcrackers over here. So, Mr. Petty, how was your trip?
I don't know why the fuck I came back here. I'm gonna be honest. I should have just stayed my ass there, back home, and I came back to wherever this is. It was pleasant. It was eye opening.
Toilets.
Oh god, that's the one thing I miss the most. I've already priced out the ones to get them here, bruh. It's happening.
The hard part is the electricity.
Yeah, I thought about that. So I have to have an electrician come out anyway. I was like, maybe I can get a quote for each bathroom.
That's wild.
Like,
You're
dead
really
ass.
about to do this.
Yeah, for real. At least, like, if not the whole unit, just the top part. Because they sell just the lid and the top.
Yeah, you can get the ones that are battery operated and just have cold water if you can live with that.
I'm okay with the cold water. But I do want the seat warmer, so I need a plug-in. Yeah. Seat warmer was nice.
So you just got to find a way to convert it.
Well, I just got to have an electrician come out and put outlets in each bathroom. Because it's the electricity that turns the seat warmer on, not the water itself.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm scoping it out. But the toilets were next level. The public restrooms were amazing. I've never seen something so clean in my life. Bro, they had...
in that bathroom.
I wouldn't say all that, but yeah, they were nice. There was a white noise machine and like music machines in all the bathrooms. So if you had like, you had like Godzilla diarrhea.
Going
Gotta
through it.
mean.
Yeah, you just play some cute little melody in the back. But yeah, that's the one thing I'm gonna miss the most until I go back in February. But yeah, man, Hakone, Osaka, Kyoto, majority of all the major prefixes in Tokyo, with the exception of Shibuya. Don't kill me. I miss Shibuya and I miss Shinjuku. Like we passed it, but we didn't really get to go in and explore. So when I go back in February,
Okay, you're gonna go hit Shibuya.
yeah, I'll probably hit the outskirts of Osaka too because I want a retro game hunt.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I know what a DQ is now, a real DQ. Spent a stupid amount of money in there. I was like, this could have been my whole.
Oh, a donkey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have just stayed in there.
That place is wild.
Yeah, it's like 8 floors. Like each one you go to is just massive.
Just stuff.
Yeah.
Just stuff.
Yeah.
Like we were really too big to be in there. So like I'd be like some of
as a group.
Oh yeah, some of the aisles, like I'd be scooting down, and like my like each side of me is like knocking stuff on the walls. Yeah, that's part of the fun though, I guess.
Yeah,
yeah. I went to that shitty ass anime store that people recommended me to go to too. Animate, not worth it.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything's expensive.
It's not even the stuff there is more like what we call here in the Midwest tchotchkes. Just like little like those stupid I guess if you're into it it's not stupid, but like the acrylic stands and like keychains and pins,
it's like stationary.
It's not,
it's like a big stationary store.
That's exactly what it is. It's like it's cool that they had so many different, shonen and different types of anime related things that you would normally see in other stores, but at the same time I might go in there to buy a pencil or a pen or a button. So I just didn't know what to expect, and yeah, it was disappointing.
Who suggested Animate? Because I feel like
I don't want to say it on the podcast. I just know I won't be going back there, and I won't tell. I'll tell like if you're into collecting things, or if you're a reseller, you can probably go there and buy a bunch of like bullshit and resell at a convention.
Yeah, they have stuff that like they do have statues and or
when we went, we were like, is that in Ikebukuro? Or was that in
yeah, there's a big one. In, there's one in each.
Okay,
but Ikebukuro is the big one. Ikebukuro.
I think we went there.
Yeah, so we went there, and I think we went like some other places, so they all kind of ran together on me.
Yeah,
it's the big white one. I feel like
the white
the
one.
Museum. Yeah, in it.
Is that the one where the girl tripped down the steps and like landed on her knees? And I tried to help her, and like she was like, no, like
damn,
like I get that you're embarrassed, but bitch, you just fell down 5 steps and landed on your knees, and you in cosplay and like your knees are outside. Oof. I know I'm a giant scary black man, but I'm not going to eat you. I'm just going to pick you up. Like
he's not even exaggerating. Like
yeah, she was like yeah, she tripped halfway down the flight and then landed on her knees.
That's some anime shit.
I know that shit. She was like, no, it really was.
Let me die.
I'll carry this burden.
Yeah. I'll carry that weight.
I was like, Daijobu? Like, I really want to pick her up. And she, no.
Damn.
Just wanted to melt into the floor.
Right.
So, yeah. Animate was trash. I mean, like, I guess
to
it's...
that other store?
I went to...
I don't remember.
Which one? Like, I went to a lot of retro figure stores.
The big one. Like one that had like the different floors and there was like hallways of like stuff in glass cases.
Yeah, that's in Akibara.
Yeah,
that was the best.
I forgot the name of it.
That's the one where I took the picture of in with my bags with my Jesus shirt.
Yeah.
Like what you were talking about earlier about like going down DQ and like running into aisles. That's how it felt in there.
It was tight. Yeah, I went in because the bags that I had in the picture were from another store.
Yeah,
because I went in there and I was instantly like, I got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
yeah.
I was like, as soon as I saw the glass and I was looking at the prices, I was like, all right, whatever. These aren't really.
Yeah,
I'm not.
They know who they trying to get.
I didn't buy anything from the retro stores. I only bought stuff from like the official store. So like,
okay,
Tamahashi Nations, Kurobukiya, the Gundam stores. Like those are the only ones I really actually spent money on. I did buy shit at Animate, but it was gifts for people, which was fine because it was like little knickknacks that I brought back from Japan. Here you go. Here's this Blue Lock pen because like my coworker likes Blue Lock, so shit like that, like really little gifts. And they had like Mashley shit. And, my son loves Mashley, so yeah. But definitely wouldn't go for myself.
You gonna try to get a Blue Lock jersey next time?
I tried to get one this time, but they don't have our sizes, sir.
Yep.
Oh,
They
that's
don't
what it
make them
was.
in our sizes. I saw them, and it was like the largest size they had was an XL in Japan, which is
So wait, like they never make it? Like it just doesn't
no.
exist?
They have the sizing chart up there, and it stops at XL for Japan,
And
the
then you
Japanese
got to remember
size.
that's
So
that's
bad.
2 sizes down. So it's just
Exactly.
a large in ours.
Exactly. I will
So
say I
bad.
was able to find a lot more clothes than because like I think I talked to you guys about clothes, and I talked to Advent Monk, aka JC, and he was like, "Yeah, man, don't expect to buy clothes when you're out there," because he went back in like 2016 or 2017. Bro, I bought a shit ton of clothes. So
You did get a couple clothes, yeah.
yeah. Sorry. Get out of here, cat. Hold on, I gotta get rid of my cat.
No worries.
Get out of here, pussy. Oh, oh, you can't be in here. I'm recording. Oh, you know I love you.
You fight the cat? Damn. Like,
you don't fight your cat.
damn it.
You don't beat the pussy to get it out of the room, Denzel. Henzo. Noted.
Just adding it to my list.
Yeah. So yeah, back to animate and not recommending it. Where else did I go?
You saw some Gundams, didn't you?
Yeah, Yokohama. I saw the giant moving Gundam. I'm gonna try to catch it next time I go out, like a Pokemon. I saw the Unicorn Gundam. That was over in where was I? Because that's where the fucking Digimon.
Daiba.
Thank you. Yeah, I was gonna say that's where the Digimon fight was.
Why would that's such a nerdy reference point?
Bro, you would understand if you saw the building.
Okay. I believe you.
Like Tina double took when we were on the train, and I was like, "Yeah, that's it."
I was here in September of
Yeah.
2000.
That's funny.
So yeah, that mall was
Because we
nice
damn
too.
sure was doing that when we were there.
Oh
Oh
really?
yeah.
Like I think when we went to Mori Tower and we were looking out over freaking Roppongi and at a Tokyo Tower, we were just standing there listing all of the anime fights that took place over Tokyo Tower.
Yeah.
And then like different neighborhoods, we'd be like, "Oh, this is here," and freaking Durarara was where our Airbnb was, and yeah, it was
Yeah.
not too loud because we didn't want to like we
You
weren't
don't
trying
want
to be
to
no.
point yourselves out. Yeah.
Right. We're the cool guys. We don't want to.
I think people thought because we were so big that like people thought that we were Samoans there for the rugby championship because it was like Japan versus Samoa or something like that.
Where they
Yeah,
take
we
the
were
piss over
there
at y'all.
like ironically at the same time as the
Yeah.
tournament.
So they just knew that we were just big Samoan niggas. Like,
And it was like calm. It was like, yeah, that's who
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah.
like someone actually asked us too, if I remember right. Like,
You
Yeah,
should
like
say yes.
are you here for the championship?
what's
Yeah.
the store called? The Mart.
Which
Lawson's.
one, Lawson's?
Yeah, one of the
Yeah.
dudes at Lawson's was the one that talked to us. He
Yeah.
was just like, yeah, like
Yo, Lawson's is goated too.
Yeah.
Like I love 7-Eleven, but Lawson's chicken was fucking amazing.
Yeah,
The
they're
fact that they
little-
got figurines and shit in there, like what?
right?
Yeah, you can do little raffles too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
those
shit's
chicken
crazy.
tenders or whatever that you can get out by the counter.
Yep.
Those were
Next level.
Yeah, Lawson's has that little counter thing at the front of the store, so you
So
can
you
like
can
get a
sit there and eat.
magazine, eat, like you just chill in
Chill.
there. It's
Yeah.
a vibe.
charge your phone. Yeah.
Yo.
And
He's
all
got
the
a
bakeries,
microwave.
bro. All the Japanese bakeries were fucking.
Oh yeah.
God.
We went. Shoot, Denzel came with us. When my Japanese teacher met up with her at a bakery.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to
Shout out Sensei.
I think it was after. So we did Disneyland, we did Universal, we did all that shit. I got to go on the Jujutsu Kaisen ride, the 4D ride. That was pretty dope. I don't know what I was expecting, but this little this little baby, it had to be like 1 or 2, was freaking out, like just screaming. So it made the ride even better. because it's not really a ride. It's like you're watching like an episode, right? And it's like interactive because you're wearing 3D glasses,
Yeah.
and they're interacting with you as they're fighting this person off.
Oh.
But the seats like in the theater move and they interact as well. So it's like you get sprayed with water. They like vibrate. It's like an earthquake. But like, yeah, that child was like screaming bloody murder. It was great. Everyone was laughing too.
That child was like, "Get me out of Shibuya!"
Yeah, I met Mickey Mouse. I met Toad. I met Mario and Luigi. So I mean, it's no complex con, but close enough.
Shout out to Ahmad.
Shout out to my boy Toad. Yeah, man, Toad
That
was.
Toad picture is so funny because there's little children in it just staring at you like
fuck them kids.
And that's the look on your face. Like you don't give a shit. Like we just knew you pushed them out the way to take that picture.
I'm having a good time.
I am not my wife, okay?
I'll stiff arm you, kid.
That is her deal.
Like, could you imagine being the kid that's next in line to take the picture and there's Keith? Like,
do something.
Hit the jail pose. Like,
bro, I've known Toad way longer than you.
The kid takes one step. He's like, "Don't do it."
Yeah.
Like, don't do it.
You know Donkey Kong? That's me.
I'll trip you, kid.
But yeah, we had a great time, man. I don't know, like trying to like we did 5 Pokemon centers, did the Kirby Cafe, did the Pokemon Cafe. Where else? Did the 2 Gundams. I was gonna try to go to the Jujutsu Kaisen pop up. That was in Shibuya. Missed out on that because we ran out of time. We ended up going back to Harajuku for the 3rd time. I don't know why.
I noticed that
never
too,
again.
Because I'm all up in your pictures. I was like, man, they went back.
Yeah, well, I went. So the first time we went with Kat, and then like I didn't realize that Hot Toys headquarters was over there. So I was freaking out because we went there.
Did y'all do the thing where you start out in Harajuku and then pass the Yakuza Nigerians and then end up in Omotesando Hills?
Yep, same shit.
Just the yup.
Yep. Bro, the Nigerian thing threw me off.
You thought we were lying?
Why are y'all so aggressive? Nobody wants these fucking t-shirts.
My man.
Yeah, like no, like you just can't make eye contact. And at one point, I fucked up because Tina was even laughing at me because I was like, dude nodded at me. I was like, "Yo, what's up?" And I was like, "Fuck," because it was like the black nod. I was like, yeah.
It's the black nod in Japan, though. It's different.
Fuck, I know it's not the same. I know that now.
Look, he would have got me too because I would rather tell the Nigerian no than to be the black dude who's not nodding back.
True.
Like, man,
like the one guy. Or several people.
Look, it was several. It was a girl and it was a dude that's burned into my memory. The girl, like she was by herself and she just pretended like she didn't see us. But the dude stuck his nose into the air and grabbed his girl's wrist, and like the girl, I paused on girl. I mean, it was a girl, but she was like a strong 4, right? And like you went to Japan and you got you a 4, and you like you just knew you were hot shit, right? Like, anyway, the way he like reacted to us was as if his mama sent us to bring him back. Like, dude got the fuck out of there and grabbed his girl.
Yeah.
So that wasn't in reaction to the Nigerians. That was in reaction to y'all.
Yeah.
What
just
the
saying,
fuck?
hey.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Like, we gave him the black nod and he was like, oh.
Damn.
Meanwhile, we better do it at McDonald's and he was great.
Yeah.
Oh, McDonald's and fast food. Speaking of, also on a different level.
Yeah.
Yo, Wendy's French fries.
Food.
Yeah. Even their drinks, like they actually use Wendy's French fries. They had like a buttermilk special French fry with a garlic aioli sauce. That shit was like amazing. And I was like, yo, what is like McDonald's was just all right, but like the Wendy's shit threw me off.
Look, you came back to America and that's the one thing I didn't get to do. We get Wendy's fried chicken.
Yeah, I did that too.
Yeah.
It was actually really good.
Came
and
back
I did
to America,
KFC.
man. This shit's so ghetto.
Yeah, fuck this place. Like the 7-Elevens, we had 7-Eleven dinner the first time we were there because we got in so late, and then we had to go stand in line to get our JR passes and all that shit. So yeah, it was long. It felt like we were there forever. I don't know, man. I don't know why we came back.
Being able to go to like Lawson's or 7-Eleven at like whenever o'clock. just
Yeah.
getting a whole meal's worth of like food for like nothing.
Japan ruined cons for me. I mean,
Yeah, that's
cons ruined cons for me, but Japan was the nail in the coffin. Like,
it's like, why am I going to these anymore?
yeah, like why am
Yeah.
I spending all this money to go to a con to see my friends when we could just spend this money and go travel?
That's
Yeah.
and that
Not
was my
even specifically
mindset.
to Japan, but like we just go places, go new
Japan ruined
places.
MagFest for me, bro. I don't even want to go.
Ooh,
Damn.
ooh.
Like I played in like
Just
several
draw.
arcades there, and I'm like, oh, by the way, I finally have my initial D card that I can take anywhere.
There you
So
go.
if it's at MagFest and I get in line, I actually have a profile now because I beat like half the story there. So one day, like
Nice.
Kat and Tina went on a girls trip. I went on my man trip, and I tried to beat initial D in the story mode.
He was high school. He was high score boy.
Yo, I was the oldest,
High score
dude
boy.
in that fucking
Like,
arcade.
he was in there with there's only two people smoking. It's the dude who worked there, and then there was Keith. He got a cigarette off of him. He's just sitting at the initial D machine.
These roads are wild today.
That was one thing about all the arcades: cigarette smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? They've done a pretty good job of separating where you can and can't. At least, like I didn't hit
Well,
any
that's new then.
cigarette smoke, so I think that's changed since COVID. Then,
Because we would see an arcade and just walk in, just to walk in and walk back out,
yeah,
and like every single one, I guarantee we walked in at least like 6 or 7. Every single one of them was just smoke.
yeah, they got signs in regulated areas too. Like I was shocked when I walked in the airport; they had a whole room blocked off for like you to go and smoke.
That's
Mm.
okay.
So
Okay, that's good though. That's a good improvement.
yeah, so that was dope. I didn't.
But
I mean, it was just weird to see for me in general.
Nobody talks about this though, but like Japan got a lot of folks who still smoke, but like them niggas don't be dying.
It's the rice,
They get something
bro.
in
It's
the
the
rice.
rice. It's the
Something
rice.
in
It's
the
the
rice.
food.
You be seeing some like 80-year-old dude with the cigarette in his mouth just chilling, like,
Yeah.
bro.
Maybe their nicotine is weaker too. Like, because I mean, like, people talk about how great, like, the coffee is really good. I'm not going to shit on Japanese coffee, but it is not as strong. Like,
Yeah.
100%, it doesn't hit the same way.
I got you. I mean, like a lot of the stuff in Japan is like that. Not necessarily like food, but like sweets, especially.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like a
sweet
mild
corn is-
sweet, which I don't
yeah.
mind.
It's always a mild sweet.
yeah. I kind of like
What-
that though.
It's good for me because I'm old now, so like like,
Yeah.
I get like a freaking like Twinkie or something. I'm about to die.
Yeah. No, I feel that. But it's like all the like I think the sweetest thing we grabbed was there were these 7-Elevens like wafer. It's like ube wafer candy things, right? Or it's not really candy, but it's like an ube glaze over
Yeah.
a wafer. That's probably the sweetest thing we grabbed, and we still have them downstairs. And it was like we opened them for the first time here. And it was like, yo,
If I remember right, one of the sweetest things I tasted was like some red bean paste something.
yeah.
And I was like, wow, that's crazy that the beans was the sweetest. Yeah.
Yo, red bean paste the best though.
Yeah.
Did not have any red bean anything, unfortunately. We were gonna go buy because the magic carps are back. The pastry
sandwiches.
things, yeah,
Yeah.
because they had stopped it and then they reopened them this year. The little shop,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So we meant to go by there, and then the night that we were there, they had closed like an hour before we got there. So we were like, well, we're here for another 2 days. So I'll go in February. That's on my list. Give me a magic carp. We did Tokyo Tower. I did the observation 300 in Osaka.
Did you said Tokyo Tower? Did you do Skytree?
Skytree is what I meant. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
That's
Yes.
where the Kirby Cafe is.
Look. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Skytree is the highest tower in the world, and not to be confused with building. Building is Burj Khalifa in Dubai,
Yeah.
but a building versus tower is basically like a tower doesn't have all floors. Like you how you just go from the bottom up to the
Gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's the tallest tower, and it's so high up that I'm afraid of heights. I wasn't afraid because it was so high because nothing looked real anymore. Like it
So-
was.
we went to the 300 Observatory in Osaka, which is the highest point.
Mhm.
It's like I think it's like 90 something floors. And it's kind of cool because you get in the elevator and it's like there's lights along the elevator walls.
That's like Osaka's Tokyo Tower, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see the floor and the elevation on the actual elevator, which is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I forgot that Tina was terrified of heights, and she agreed to it. And we got up there, and she didn't really want to back off the wall to look down because she gets really bad vertigo. So I was
But
like,
did she do it at Skytree though?
no, we stayed outside of Skytree.
Oh,
Yeah, I couldn't put her through that again because we had I was gonna book the reservation because they had openings for 14:30 while we were there, and then she was like, "I'm good." I was like, "I don't blame
I
you.
got
I'm
you.
sorry you did it.
I'm
My
just
bad."
curious if it's just the me thing, or if other people experience the same thing where it's like normally we'd be afraid of heights, but this is so high
Yeah.
that it's not triggering anything for us. There's nothing like we're outside of
See,
reality.
I don't know because
Mhm.
when we were in Chicago, I did the I forgot the name of the spot. It's like the highest point in Chicago, and it tilts. So
Oh,
you're
not
like,
not that shit. Nah, never mind.
I mean, like that was
What?
dope to me,
I
but
know
like,
exactly what you're
yeah,
talking about. Ain't no fucking way I'm getting in that
Tilt?
tilted thing.
yeah, it's cool. You
No,
lay down and the building tilts, and you
no.
just look
Yeah,
No.
down.
the glass does.
Yeah, yo, I
No.
loved it.
Yeah,
But my boy
man,
was like, no, he was
No.
like holding back. Like we took
I'm gonna
pictures.
vom.
I was shit.
Like, if I see
I,
that and it tilts, I'm vomiting.
I'll send you pictures after this. It's dope
oh,
though.
oh my
That sounds
god, no,
horrifying.
Yeah.
yeah, like I and
I'm not. Maybe it's because I'm not
you
afraid of heights.
you
I don't
paid
know.
money for that? Oh
I
my
did.
god! Look, look. When I see it on TV, when I watch travel shows they show that shit,
Yeah,
ain't no fucking way
it's not
that.
bad,
And
man.
then I think there's a building in LA where you can go down the glass slide that you slide outside of
Oh,
the
I would do
building
that in a heartbeat.
and then into like down one level.
Yeah,
No, fuck no.
bro, I do that in a heartbeat. And like, those. I know they have one in Japan where it's like you're walking on clear glass and you can just see
I've
down.
seen that, yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
there's one of those in China and the glass broke.
Oh, what?
Wait, the glass broke?
The one
Oh
it was a
shit.
bridge, and
Tina, don't listen
the
to this
glass
episode.
bridge, and like and somehow the glass shattered. Man,
I would still
I'd
do it, bro.
sue.
If that's how I'm going out, I'm
If
going
I
out like a
lived,
G.
I'd sue.
no,
Mm.
no, my stomach and my ass just talking about it. I'm good.
So the only thing that really was a bust was Halloween for us. We didn't really do anything.
Mm.
It was a lot of people migrated from Shibuya to Shinjuku instead. So Shinjuku was like the popping spot because that's where all the bars were.
Okay, that makes sense. But also, we were talking about it on that episode, and we're like, he said that the mayor of Shibuya said he did it because of what happened in
So
Seoul,
yeah,
South Korea the year before, but like people still went. They didn't enforce it, so like people were still out there in Shibuya.
but they weren't open carrying. So he was trying to prevent people. Like I guess the big thing is when you go out there is you drink and walk around. So
Oh,
he
okay,
banned that from October 28th through November 3rd. So that was
okay.
one of the
I
preventative
didn't read
measures they
anything
made.
about the alcohol.
Yeah, so
Okay,
that's like a big deal for people. It's
I
like,
got you. I
and
got
then
you.
Because
like
I
I
guess
think
what's the point of being out there if you're not having like a good time, quote unquote?
exactly, yeah.
Okay.
I
And then in
got you. Okay.
2019, right before the pandemic, they had that incident in Shibuya where the foreigners flipped over the van.
Yeah.
So I think it was like everything kind of contributed to it. So I think that's going to be like a staple. Is next year it's going to be like no alcohol. Like people still went, but like to drink and like walk around and do shit.
I
Shinjuku was
got
kind of
you.
the spot. Me and Tina are
Hmm.
old, so we just went to bed.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. Bro, I'll tell you what's crazy is how we flipped to Christmas immediately after,
Halloween.
Halloween? Yeah.
Yeah,
They were putting that shit up during Halloween.
that's funny.
I was shocked. Like, and it was kind of like we went to so our Kirby Cafe reservation, which was at Skytree, was at that mall,
Mhm.
November 1st, and they already had holiday like Christmas music playing in the
Yep.
mall.
That's
Christmas is
insane.
big in Japan, man.
Yeah, and it was
That's
low key dope, like remixes.
wait. So was it holiday remixes of Kirby music?
No, bro, it was like holiday remixes of like classic Christmas music, but like with Japanese instruments.
Oh,
Yeah, that
I
shit
would listen
hit.
to that shit.
I
Huh.
tried to do the stupid Shazam or the
With
iPhone
the
thing, and I couldn't find nothing.
Yeah.
so it was
I might
like
have to
jingle
Google it.
bells on the what you call the thing the
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Guitar. Yeah.
or like think like if Naruto's music had Christmas carols, it was like that shit. I was like, what?
Don't cry.
Yeah. But yeah, Kirby Cafe was dope. It's fucking amazing. The food was great. Pokemon Cafe is overrated. You're kind of just going for Pokemon. The food's not as good. It's a performance, which I get. I knew what I was getting into when I paid for it. Jujutsu Kaisen was supposedly the same way. I could legit talk about Japan the entire episode, so y'all gotta stop me because I didn't even talk about Hakone. Hakone was fucking beautiful. Like we went up and we went to the volcano. We got the black boiled eggs, which are supposed to add 7 years to your life. Or
How'd
great
they
eating
taste?
one. It was just like a boiled egg. It didn't really taste any different.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the thing is you go and get it because it's like a. It's not
Yeah.
really. It's a touristy thing, but it's also like a Japanese thing because there was a ton of Japanese people going buying them. So
I can see that.
that's just that whole
It's for a
7 years to your
positive
life.
reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I don't want that shit, but I ate one. I'm trying to take 7 off, you know, like.
I'm dead.
But yeah, that was beautiful. The onsen because we got a private onsen. I don't know how because I couldn't go to the public one there because I have tattoos.
Yeah.
But they do have onsens that are tattoo foreigner friendly. But we got something for just me and Tina, so it was nice.
I know it's definitely something that we didn't do that I feel like we missed is doing some type of onsen. So it'd definitely be something cool to do next time we do.
It was dope
go
though
around
because
Japan.
yeah, because our onsen was outside and then the view is the mountains.
Yeah, it looked nice. I'll save the picture of you.
Which one, sir?
You know which one.
Oh no.
It's your new contact photo now.
Not the one with the cheeks. Oh no. But yeah, I think the most surreal thing was being able to just turn on regular TV and watch anime. Like, granted, there's no subtitles, obviously, but like, I watched a new episode of One Piece, Spy Family, that shitty one that I'm not gonna watch that Denzel's watching about the grooming, the Yakuza grooming dude.
Relax.
Like, it's just surreal to turn it on, and that's just on regular TV, like TV Tokyo.
Yeah.
So that was dope.
Turn on this PlayStation.
No, exactly. It's just on.
Since you can't turn on your TV regardless
Yeah.
to do it.
Went to a couple of Shonen Jump stores. Those were cool because it was like they actually had stuff in there, but it was like a mix of actually having statues and then having stuff from Animate. But it was for like the major Shonen stuff. So One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, what else? All the big ones. Naruto, they still had that shit in there. That's where I got your frog.
Hey.
It was from a Shonen store.
Yeah.
Aw.
And I
When I
bought
seen it,
mine,
it
and I
was
used
just
that
like
bitch.
just a lady with the table set up somewhere in a corner, and she had them. And I was so mad. I was like, "Why didn't I buy it?" Like I said it in the beginning. I was like, "This is what I want," and then I saw it, and I was like, "Oh, there it is," and I walked away.
We were probably tired, man. We did a lot of walking. Like it was
in a Casca.
Okay.
I think I was just having sensory overload, and
True.
like people kept walking up and like rubbing our bellies and shit. So
What?
yeah, we didn't tell you about that.
That was a thing.
No.
Yeah, like old. I don't know if they were Japanese, but old people.
I think it's a Chinese thing.
A few people. A few times they walked up and they like rubbed me and Maurice's bellies.
Did they ask?
I mean, they didn't. It wasn't
think
like
they
a surprise. They didn't ask, but they were like they would be like, "Hey!" And we like, "Huh?" And they're like, "Oh!" Like they're just like in awe of our size. And they did come up and like hug and rub our bellies. And
What
like,
are y'all, Totoro?
look, man, that's how they were acting.
Mauricio was saying it had something to do with like Lucky Buddha or something.
Yeah, so they were just like happy to see us.
What part was this?
They're the big temple, Sensoji Temple.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and like they'd hug us and rub our bellies, and like it would be like we just wanted the slots or something, and then like they were nearby, and they're like, "Hey, congratulations!" Like
this doesn't sound real.
Look, we didn't know how to react, so we were just like, "Yeah."
And I was just sitting there like, "Hey, yo, like, you want to get them? Like, we can fix this right now."
Damn.
And then then there was like one lady who had a shop in like the cut, and when I say the cut, it wasn't just like an alley; it was like a nook. And so she would come out and she saw us and she was like, "Hey, challenge!" And it would be like trying to get me and Maurice to fit into the little nook to get into her store.
Oh,
challenge! And
damn.
we did it.
Did she take pictures?
No, but like she celebrated like when we got in there, and then she tried to sell us stuff. I think we bought something.
Oh, she got y'all.
Look, I mean,
you got the experience.
Yeah, but yeah, wasn't it like I'm never going to forget that, and it was funny. So
And it wasn't
yeah.
like none of it was really like disrespectful or anything. It was
Yeah,
just
like they were really in awe of us.
yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
And at that point, we were there, like we were already past the point where we were upset that people were like sneaking pictures of us.
Yeah.
Mm.
So we were just like, it wasn't even bugging us anymore. So like now we got to where all these old people are, and they just straight up like just turn off.
Oh, well, they hate us now. So.
Oh well, yeah. Did you get a lot of meme looks?
No, not really. I mean, like there was not really. But I think if anything, it's and I'm gonna sound like a hater, but I feel like the French are ruining it for all the foreigners there.
I believe it.
But like over tourism is a big deal right now. Like before I left, and they like I told you they changed the JR pass prices. They changed. They got rid of the Kyoto bus pass for the day. What else did they do? They're getting rid of a lot of the things that benefited tourism to cut down on it because they were at 96% and now they're at 106%. So it's bad. Like they're past the numbers that they were pre-COVID.
That's wild.
96% of what?
So they were back to capacity pre-COVID, 96%.
Okay.
And now they're at like 106. So they're doing a lot of things to try to cut down on tourism because it's a problem now.
I wonder if it's gonna level out because they were closed for so long that I wonder if people just got excited and flooded over there, and then like this upcoming year it might just level out.
I mean, it doesn't help that the yen is at an all-time low either. So
that's okay. So
it's a bit of everything. Yeah. So it was. I mean, like and they're trying. I think they're really trying to combat people going to because they got rid of the golden triangle, golden arch. Like that pathway is really the one that they're trying to get people out of. Like Osaka, Kyoto, Tokyo. One? Yeah, they want people to visit the other parts of Japan, which is completely understandable.
I got you.
So they're trying to move tourists that way so that those areas get love too and money. Because Tokyo is ridiculously packed. I think they're implementing something next month where and this is going to suck because it's going to affect their own people. But peak hours of travel on the train price is going to go up.
That's just capitalism.
Yeah,
they ain't slick.
Yeah. So, but they said it's a part of they have a whole bill mandate of measures for tourism. I was reading the article.
Why don't they just do that for people who aren't locals? I feel like that would be the.
But how do you regulate that?
Just rebates or like tax or something like that. Like,
because it's like but it's like
pass. We have to like get
like the toll stuff.
Oh, you mean like how you get your Suica card and all that shit?
Yeah.
You'd have to a special one for foreigners, but then how do you? But that's an issue too. Is their Suica cards, the chips, they can't make any right now. So like everybody's either using their app, which foreigners can do too, or getting the Pasmo cards.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess the overall issue is the fact that there's just too much going on. They don't have enough system to like accommodate anything.
Yeah.
I get you. That does suck for Japan though, like the locals.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping like, I'm assuming February flights were so cheap because nobody goes in the winter like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So maybe when I do go, it won't be as packed.
Shoot, try to get up to Hokkaido when you go.
Yeah.
And then you can really see like snow Japan. That's a whole different
yeah, but I don't want to run the risk of being stuck either. You know?
That's probably
because they do shut the trains down if you get up there. So.
Like where Cat is, I think they have like the record for most amount of snow, not just in Japan, but like I don't know if the world or something. Like it's an insane amount of snow where she is. Where,
oh wow!
Yeah, like like lake effect snow. It's like that, but like Sea of China or whatever is that sea to the left of Japan affects snow as it comes down. Like, yeah.
No, thank you. I don't even like that shit here.
Yeah.
Facts.
I want to see it, but as if I could see it without having to
live in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I don't even like
the level of snow where it comes down and it's pretty and then it goes away the next day.
Man, look,
this man gave me shit because it was snowing while he was here.
Look, we done said snow too many times. My back getting tight right now.
Right, like now it's gonna snow here. Like
I'm having like driveway shoveling flashbacks.
Gotta salt your driveway. Gotta salt the road now.
Yeah, I do have. I gotta get some salt. Yeah, I don't want to talk about this shit.
So, what's other than Japan? What's been going on in anime news?
All right, we got some stuff since it's been a couple of weeks. This is for you. Toilet-Bound Hanako-Kun is getting an official second season,
Yeah.
but it's 4 episodes.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Why they play like that?
Look,
that
that's
was the biggest
exactly
fuck you I've ever seen.
when I read that. I was like, "Huh," and I was like, "I'm not going to say anything out loud because I read it while, like, we were in the room already."
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't like that. They give you the 4 15-minute episodes for the little OVA or whatever they did. That was
Yeah,
cute.
the little
And
specials. And then they're
we
like,
get-
"All right, second season, same shit."
right. Like they better be like 45-minute episodes for it to be 4 episodes.
That is
It could work my
goofy.
while.
Right. Then we got also for you, but also for me because I'm a fan too. We're getting another Great Pretender season. So back with the con artist. This one's going to
Hell yeah.
follow what's the girl's name with the white
dark-skinned
hair?
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to follow her, and it's going to be mostly set in Taipei.
Okay.
But that's all we got so far.
So it's going to be set in Taipei, which means they're going to go to like 5 other countries.
I hope so, right? Because they traveled in the first one. So why would
Yeah.
this second one just be set in one place?
Yeah.
Like each con was in a different city.
And like
But-
some of the cons, each con had like a different city involved. Like,
Yeah. So whatever.
That's cool though. I'm ready for it. It was such a good surprise show that I'm sure they'll do the second season right.
Yeah, it's the Great Pretender, Raz Blioto. I don't know if I'm saying that right,
Okay.
but it says it can mean confused or sentimental. Whatever. It's going to follow Dorothy.
Okay.
And there's a new character named Jay.
Hmm.
All right. We talked about this in the group chat. Netflix dropped the trailer for the live action Yu Hakusho. Mauricio ain't here to talk about it, but I think he said it looked good.
I
Yeah,
have
I
mixed
think-
feelings.
Why?
I don't know. It looks good, but the story, I can't tell if they're rushing things or not. Like from the trailer, based on the trailer, I don't know. I got to
I
see
don't know
how
how many
the pacing and the
episodes it
order,
is.
and how they do
Yeah.
everything. So
But it looks like it goes up through the first big arc, right?
yeah.
Yeah. With what's the dude's name? Mr. I'm only using 30% of my power.
Oh,
Toguro.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
So I guess my question is, I don't remember, but is it like American made or is it Japan made?
This is
Japan
Japanese made, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
Like
Okay,
the
that's
Rurouni
what I thought
Kenshin,
it was.
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that gives me faith because I don't think a lot of the Japan made ones have gone wrong. It's more of like you could have an artistic taste that's different than what I was expecting, but it's never gone wrong if I can remember.
No, it's just they rush things, which is fine. Like they did Bleach.
Mhm.
That was rushed. It wasn't bad. I see how they're trying to fit like a whole season into one movie. Same with Full
Yeah.
Metal. Like they didn't, because they were movies and they weren't episodic.
Yeah.
Mm.
You're kind of like just combining everything you can to fit into the movie, like what they used to do with the old Death Note movies. So,
Yeah. And with
Full Metal
that,
did feel rushed.
it kind of feels like whenever they do stuff like that, the audience is literally specifically for the people who already didn't watch the show.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
like, hey, look at this.
because you get different endings too.
So, well, hopefully it's good.
But it's right. And then to your point, hopefully it's good because if it gets enough of an audience and maybe we get a series or like a,
We don't need one.
like a American made series. I mean,
Ooh.
Yu Hakusho could be that next one. It could be that seems to be what the pipeline is. Sometimes it gets a successful or semi-successful Japanese made series or movie, and then they translate it over and they make an American Death Note or American Bleach or an American kind of thing.
I don't want it,
Call me when Netflix does Odd Taxi.
bro. You know that's going to be a DreamWorks movie.
No Illumination.
Yeah,
It's gonna have the minion on the bump in the beginning.
you know they love minions over there, bro.
Right.
Oh,
That
but
Wallace
yeah.
will be a minion.
Crunchyroll ends digital manga app on mobile and web on December 11th.
I did not know that
And
was even a thing until I saw that.
I knew it was a thing, and no one ever talks about it. But I mean, I guess somebody was using it for a while, huh?
Yeah.
Was that free for all the users?
Yeah, if you pay for Crunchyroll, you could use it.
I had that the whole time. Shit.
I'm upset now.
Yeah, I don't know
It's like they
how
didn't
much
advertise it.
it had. They advertised it when they first launched it, and that was that. But now they're replacing it with mobile games.
Yeah, I saw the ads for that.
So just like Netflix, they got mobile games going on.
Yeah, they're pushing that
What?
One Punch Man mobile game.
Ain't nobody
But you know
trying to
what?
no damn mobile games.
It's crazy because like that would work in Japan. That doesn't really work over at Translate as well.
Yeah,
here.
they're big. Mobile games are definitely big in Asia, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not once you get past Candy Crush, there's not a whole lot of.
No, we're basic as shit.
Yeah,
I've always wondered how the Netflix ones are working too, because like there's
Half
so
of them are
many
the
of them
same
now.
ones, bro.
Yeah,
Like
and
they're
then
the
some of them are
same.
based off shows too. So I'm kind of like,
But like Netflix they have some of their OG ones, but like some of the ones that Netflix has did like have been out for years. So like the Stranger
Yeah.
Things game, that came out Stranger Things season 2, and they're advertising it on Netflix as its own thing. But like I beat that game when it came out, like because it was actually a really good like mobile game. It's not long. It's an RPG. So, but
Okay.
Netflix is advertising it like it's brand new and like it's theirs.
Mm.
So
I don't know if I like that.
Speaking of Netflix, Netflix teases production IG's Terminator anime.
Let's go, Sarah Connor.
I don't
Production
know,
IG
man.
and Skydance Entertainment and Netflix, they're working on a Terminator anime. Literally no other information. So
I just want to remind y'all, Supernatural was an anime. X-Men
Yeah,
was an
Supernatural was a
anime.
great
I
anime.
mean, yeah,
It was not. None of those were.
Yeah.
You cap and shut up. They were all bad.
there was one that was decent.
It wasn't Wolverine.
It was Batman.
I want to say the Iron
Those were
Man
movies. Those
anime
don't count.
movie. Because there's an Iron Man anime series, and then they did a movie, something about Technovore or something.
That's the one with Black Widow, right?
That wasn't that bad. I can't even remember. Not even gonna lie. I have a couple of them because they were like $10 at Walmart, but I don't have the one that I like. Anyway, but yeah, you got a point. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna be good, but it is production IG, which is promising.
Yes.
So
I'm here for it. I like Terminator stuff, even though majority of it has not been great. I'll admit that majority of it is not great, but
Here's the
anime.
thing.
You can't really mess that up.
There isn't. I don't say this too loud, but there isn't one that I don't like. They're definitely
Really?
Not, they're definitely not great.
Yeah, but they're enjoyable.
But even 3, I was like, this is kind of booty, but I'm rocking with it. It was fun. It was a little fun, but like I know I can't die on that hill.
Yeah, I'll never not watch one. So it's kind of like I'm the same.
Like,
I'll watch all of them. And in order.
Was
pay
into
money to go
freaking
watch
Salvation.
Yeah,
I was
I'll
into
watch it
Salvation.
if it's on like TV. I'll watch it, but I'm not paying to go watch it.
no, I'll do that too.
I think I saw what's not the last one, but the one that they spoiled in the fucking that's the only thing I hated. And I didn't hate the movie. I just hated that they spoiled it in the trailer immediately. And I was like, that's
like once you saw it, it's like, what?
Yeah, I was like, because I remember first time we saw it, I was like, isn't that's the spoiler of the movie, ain't it? And they just got it out the way right there. It was like, okay, well, and so when I watched the movie,
Was that the last one?
No, the one before the last one. The last one had a girl Terminator again. This one, the one Genesis with the
Doctor Who.
Yeah, Doctor Who and Daenerys.
Yeah.
That one, the first trailer spoiled it. And then when you saw the movie, that's because your brain ejected it. Because when I watched the movie even plays as if that is the big reveal, the way the movie plays out. And I was like, why did they put that in the trailer? That is
just almost like knew that
so like
it wasn't
the
gonna do well or something.
movie just had no impact whatsoever because you all like what it was building up to. They put it in the trailer.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, well, what did I just do here? And it was kind of neat, though. It was kind of neat. That's my least favorite one, though. And that's probably because it got fucking spoiled.
Yeah. I feel like to piggyback off that in general, trailers have gotten way too far in the sense of trying to sell the movie. It's like, why can't we just pick really good scenes from the first like half an hour of this movie? Like, don't show me any end credit in like half of the movie trailer.
It's the
like,
state of
shots.
the industry. Like if it doesn't hit their projected number in their first opening week, then they'll count it as a flop. So what they do is they'll bolster trailers for stuff that they're not 100% sure is going to do well. And it's just about getting asses in seats in Friday night and Saturday night between Thursday night and Saturday. Because I don't even know if they count Sunday.
Is the theater as a whole still suffering, like post-pandemic? Like, I know we're not back to pre-pandemic numbers for openings and whatnot.
It's doing
That's a
all
good
right.
question.
You know what's crazy? You know what really helped? Barbenheimer.
Oh, I believe
Like
it.
that.
Bro, I
that
still haven't seen Oppenheimer. I saw Barbie that weekend.
Bruh. I did the opposite. I watched Oppenheimer and I saw Barbie like a month later.
Oh yeah, still gotta see Oppen. I saw Barbie though. It was actually surprisingly really good.
I think Oppenheimer is equally as good in the other direction.
Yeah. It was like, what order do you watch those in though? You know,
Oh, you definitely watch Barbie first.
really?
Yeah,
After
you
you
get the
watch
good feeling.
Oppenheimer, and then you get the good feeling later.
Yeah. So that was the debate. Is like, which one do you do first? Like, so a lot of people, they would start out with Oppenheimer and then ended on a fun
I know.
note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's how I would have done it.
I don't know. I would have did it the other way. I would want to be going into Oppenheimer better.
You fight your demons throughout the whole day, huh, bud?
God damn.
Because Barbie was deep too, though. It wasn't all happiness.
No, you're right. It was.
I mean, but they didn't know going in.
Yeah.
You can't compare the two.
Yeah. I still haven't seen Barbie. I got friends movies anywhere or Voodoo Password or whatever where he put his digital code on.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I can watch it. I just ain't got to it yet.
Gotcha.
Definitely check it out.
But yeah. So next up we got going off of Terminator. They're planning a John Wick anime, according to the director, John Wick.
Let's go.
That's all we got. I don't even think they have a
studio.
studio. Yeah.
My opinion hasn't changed from the Terminator to John Wick. It's still the same.
You're just flat, like,
Yeah.
didn't ask for it.
Nope.
Don't want it.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Crunchyroll put up Suzume. So
Watching
if you
that
haven't
It's
seen,
tonight.
on my watch list.
I'm gonna get to it. Maybe I can do it tonight.
Wait, so I thought you saw it in theaters.
Nah, I missed it.
Oh shit, we all missed it.
Yeah,
Yeah, we all
That's
missed it.
that's not like y'all though. Y'all are usually on top of it.
It's been a rough year.
Yeah. Though I'm gonna watch Boy and the Heron in theaters. I'm not gonna let that shit fly.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
That's
Dub and
December
sub.
8th. I remember that shit.
Yep, I got it. I got it written down on my to watch list.
Shit, that's in
There
2
you go.
weeks.
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Subtitles and dubbed on Crunchyroll. So check it out if you want.
Wait, it's dubbed too?
Yeah.
It
should be. Because it came out in dub and sub in the theaters.
Film. Wait. Hold on. You're right. Hold on. I read that it says Crunchyroll screened the film in Japanese with English subtitles and with an English dub. But it does. Let me see if it actually says that the dub is on the website or the app.
Most likely.
Yeah, I mean it's their dub. So,
Yeah. It's probably there. Nice.
So, yeah. Okay. Moving on. This could be good. This could be bad. High Dive to end service in certain areas outside of North America.
That's
What?
weird.
So it probably
Yeah.
just wasn't doing well, and it's just a business decision. It might not be indicative of like the overall situation for High Dive. I hope not.
Sorry, Ireland.
What'd you say?
Sorry, Ireland.
Oh yeah.
Get a place.
Yeah.
But
hopefully, to your point, hopefully it's just a business decision of we didn't get enough money to just operate in this region or something. So I feel like they're doing okay based on like the increase of YouTubers I'm seeing getting sponsorship, but they're really trying to get the High Dive name out there. So I think I hope it's doing okay. I hope they're not just paying people to like, we're saying we're sinking, we need more money. Like,
yeah.
So I opened up High Dive for the first time earlier. In months, and their app is garbage.
It is.
Oh, no.
I never really realized it.
Yeah, it's horrible. I learned all the cheat codes when I was watching a few seasons ago on a friend's High Dive, and I'm mad I complained about Funimation.
Yeah.
it you can get it to work, but the cheat codes are even harder for High Dive.
And their library is so small. Like, I don't know if I'm just like looking at Crunchyroll and then looking at High Dive or even like any other streaming service, like Hulu, anything like that. It just doesn't compare, man. I don't know. It's like I might as well just watch Crackle, anime on Crackle. It's the same shit.
Nah, they got more than Crackle and Hulu in them. I think the app is just ass, and you can't like go through them easy.
They also
But
don't
also, I
promote
think
their
like
seasonal anime,
licensing wise,
which
I
is
think
crazy to me.
Crunchyroll still has a lot of their stuff.
Mm.
So I
Because
mean,
they have the
well,
exclusive dubs for some of them too.
yeah, but like, yeah, because they only license the dub in a lot of cases. But
Yeah.
so there's that. So like Crunchyroll would only have the sub, and they would have the dub. But then there's stuff that they have both of. But it's like, they only really got into the seasonal game once. I forgot when it happened, but I think something with Funimation and all that shit and Crunchyroll, because like
It
when
was
when
recent
they
for
when they
sure.
merged, yeah, when Funimation and
Yeah.
Crunchyroll merged, that's when High Dive was like, all right, well, our stuff is going to be exclusive to High Dive
Yeah.
because because Funimation was doing the dubs, and then Crunchyroll would just have everybody's Japanese stuff. So then they were like, okay, well, Funimation's going to be doing the Crunchyroll dubs. So High Dive was like, well, we're going to take our stuff then, and we'll be the competition.
If I remember correctly, too, before the Funimation deal, Crunchyroll and High Dive were actually working together on some dub projects when they were part of the Verve.
Yeah,
yeah, they were. But they got kicked off of, or not kicked off, but they got removed from the Verve project before the
merger.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think they're just trying to figure it out because they are doing the show promotion for like Eminence of His Shadow.
Season 1 and 2 are on there, right?
Yeah, like they're doing promo for that through YouTubers and stuff. So I feel like they're starting to kind of like get their wind on like how they want to broadcast
honestly,
their shows.
it's especially once like Funimation went over to Crunchyroll, they have a window because it's just another app. Well, it's back down to 2, but like they just need to fix their app. They're not putting any money into fixing that app. But other than that, because even the website's wonky.
Yep.
I feel like when I watch a show, I have to click next or whatever because I feel like it doesn't autoplay sometimes.
It's I can't remember exactly. It's been like
it feels outdated
since I'm messing with it. But the stuff that would happen would be like if you rewind, then you can't watch the show anymore until it like resets. It's weird stuff.
Yeah.
So if they could fix that, I think they'll be all right. Honestly, because they have good. They don't have as much as Crunchyroll, but
the shows they have are good.
Yeah, every season they get at least 1 or 2 really solid shows, and that's enough to at least
survive.
Survive.
No, for real. Like the 2 of the shows they have right now that are running are like top shows. Like they're like people.
Yeah, Eminence of Shadow and what's the other one?
Redo the Healer.
He's just bringing that back out.
I mean, it's on their top most watched anime. Like when you go to their all-time downloads or their all-time thing, that's like number 1.
Look, I can't wait for the High Dive documentary when you find out Redo saved the company.
Oh God,
would be so weak if that was true.
Where am I gonna watch a semi-hentai?
I feel like I wrote it down, but I can't remember it. But I know what you're talking about, the horror one.
Yeah, Dark Gathering.
Yes, Dark Gathering.
Is that any good? I saw that on the list too. I haven't seen it yet. So
yeah, it's great.
Okay. And last up, Anime NYC moves to August next month or next year, and people are pissed because they announced that I can't remember if they announced that they were moving to August, and then they're like, okay, and ticket sales opens in 2 weeks, or if ticket sales already open and then they announce it's moving to August, something like that. I think it's the 2 weeks. It opens in 2 weeks after they announce, and they're like, yo, like. we don't got the money yet.
Right, we just spent all our money being there.
Yeah. Like they announced it, I think, as the con started or right before the con started, something like that.
Well, I mean, some cons do that, but they do like a discounted price while you're still there, and then the price goes up gradually.
I mean, yeah, but
if it was something like that,
though.
Oh
yeah.
I just feel for the I don't know, like I thought it was cool that it was in the winter.
Yeah,
but
it didn't have a whole lot of competition.
Plus from a cosplayer standpoint, like it's still going to be hot as fuck in August.
It's going to be hot in August.
And
it's going to have a lot of competition because there's other cons right before August that people are going to spend their money on. So it's not going to. Some people are going to have to pick and choose where they go because July is packed. July is packed.
Oh yeah, you mean like
with cons like
Anime Expo.
Oh yeah,
San Diego Comic Con, like,
and then Otacon's right after it too.
They're at the end of August, right?
And it's going to be the 23rd to 25th next year.
I mean, they're not.
Otacon's right after that, so
yeah, I was gonna say they're probably competing with Otakon, and then in East Coast wise, Dragon Con's Labor Day weekend, so
right after.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I don't know.
it's a weird
yeah,
spot.
ticket sales open December 5th.
Okay, so they're not open yet. They got time. They got a week.
They probably were forced to go to that week because I feel like, to y'all's point, why would you?
Yeah, because it don't make sense.
They're
So
in a
maybe
spot
like
where there's no competition at
maybe
all.
the
Like, at
Javits
all.
Center is like, look, we got this Republican
Yeah.
convention or something. We can't. We can only fit you in this week.
Yeah.
Some billionaire bought out that week next year, so
I hate
you gotta go.
weebs.
So
Nothing's going on that
gotta
week.
move. Yeah, that's got to be it because it just doesn't sound like a smart decision.
No,
And it was fine where it was. But anyway, that's the way the cookie crumbles. I'm over cons anyway, so I don't care.
Yeah,
I wasn't trying
just
to
go to
nowhere.
Japan.
Where they love us there.
right.
I'm coming to Singapore with you.
Hey,
Yeah,
we'll make it a family trip.
yeah.
I can live out my crazy rich Asian dreams.
Bring all the fits.
You got to stay at the Marina Sands so you have access to the pool, so you can go up to the pool and take pictures.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the hotel with like the boat-looking jank on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How big is that? Like
that
like
jank is huge.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how many like floors is that?
Is there a casino built
Yeah,
into?
I think so.
Yeah.
And you got to
Well,
take
it's the
pictures
sands,
at the
right?
botanical gardens.
Yeah. They said that the casino is for people that live in Singapore. You got to pay $150 a day to go play, but it's free for tourists.
What?
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Yep, it's to fight tourism, or not tourism. It's to fight their
Fight
own
local?
people. No, it's to fight
To
fight
oppress.
gambling. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh, that makes sense. I was like, we should do that here.
Well, no, we want people to gamble because we're
Because
capitalists.
we're horrible people.
Yeah. we want to pocket those millions of dollars while we give like 10% to the government.
The only gambling I'm doing is the claw machine back in Japan, because you can actually win.
I think Mauricio tried to do one of those. Did he win or not? I'm trying to remember.
No,
Bro, I won 3 plushies. I won a Hunter figure.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I was winning. I got
That's
Tina
the
a Spy
difference.
Family figure. Yeah,
Okay.
I figured that shit out fast. Well, I went and I watched this one dude that was just like winning plushie after plushie, and then I just started mimicking him. So.
Oh, okay. I've
Yeah.
seen this show. You are a high score boy. That's literally what happened in the high score
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah, it was a dude, and it was like he had his timing, and I didn't realize, like, you know, when you hit the button for the claw, I don't know if y'all played it before, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, like, you hit it, you can re-hit it, and it'll grip again, because normally it does that, like, so it'll lift, and then it's purposely, like, does that release, the slow release, and it's like, because you kind of, for the plushies, you want to get it at an angle to where it's like, where they're almost standing up, and then you just move it closer to where it needs to drop. But you can do another re-grip. You hit the button again. I was like, what? This is broken. So
did anybody catch up on anything anime wise this week?
Watch
sure
episode
did.
5 of Pluto.
Oh, I'm on episode 2. You're killing me, bro. It's like watching a movie. Like, legitimately, like you said it last episode.
Yeah,
it is like watching a movie every
we're having
episode.
to decompress.
So for Denzel to sit there and watch that whole shit in a day, I was in awe and shock.
He said that he was like,
I was in it.
Like episode 1's like an hour and almost 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So I watched that and Blue Eyed Samurai, and I was like, all right, I'm done for the night.
So is Blue Eyed Samurai anime?
It's not
no
officially anime.
It is good
though.
but
but I've heard it was really good. Like,
Hilton
called me about something, and he went on about it for 20 minutes.
It is
wow. Good. Okay. I'll start it then. I saw the TikTok with I'm assuming a black guy where he was describing a fight scene of it, and he was just like, "Yeah, man, get him here, yeah," and I was like, weak. I was weak. I was like, "What is this?" And then it was the Blue Eyed Samurai, and I was like, "Huh, all right." I wasn't gonna give a second look to this until you literally did that TikTok, and then now I'm hearing everybody's giving it, good praises. So I'll give it a shot.
So I mean, I'm caught up on not caught up, but like I'm still playing catch up on some of the anime that I assigned to myself at the beginning of the season. But the other ones I am caught up on. Like I'll go ahead and throw out Jujutsu Kaisen because y'all jinxed it last episode, and now all the animators want to quit. So now we're not getting another episode or season. But that last episode was something else.
Gives me time to catch up.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even that many episodes. You could do that in a day, bro.
You
Catch up
don't
with other stuff.
understand how little time I watched one episode of anime in 2 weeks.
Damn.
Granted, it was a Pluto episode, so that 2 episodes.
That's
So
like
it was
that's like
like
2 or 3.
that was a season.
Right? That's a lot.
Yeah. But it gets you in before 37, so I like it.
Hell yeah.
I love Pluto. Pluto's good so far. I love it. I want to finish it. Like I have a desire to. I just have to make time. Like I could watch 3
Yeah.
episodes of one anime, or I could watch an episode of Pluto. You know.
And I'm gonna just reaffirm it again. Like I wouldn't rush it. Like if it takes you until like the next month to watch it, like just take your time. I went through it because I had the time and I was just eating snacks. So like clearly I did it because I was chilling. Yeah, I was literally like, yep. Oh, it's dark outside. That's literally what my day was.
I'm a One Piece fan, so you know I'm
Oh,
cool
yeah,
with taking my time to watch shit. I'm caught up now. It's weird. So
Yeah, I'm the king of taking my time.
yeah, I do. You really
I mean,
are.
I'm sorry. I'm the Hokage of taking my time.
You need a jacket that says that shit. That would be your stand ability.
Right.
Turn back time.
That's your Nindo. That's your ninja way. Taking time.
How do you know so much, Jeffron? I've been turning back time for 200 years.
You're like the next Aaron
Isn't that in an anime? Yeah, I was about to say, like, I feel like that literally just happened.
Yeah.
Oh,
Attack
I
on
guess
Titan
that's something we
RIP.
can talk about. Yeah, we never did our, maybe we should wait till next episode because
we'll wait till Mauricio because he's done, he was keeping up. I'm sure he's gonna be done with it by then.
He was, because he's the last one to watch it because we all said we finished it.
Yeah, but I'm caught up on One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm caught up on Under Ninja. I'm caught up on.
Ooh, how's
that
that?
going?
Because I haven't heard anyone mention it.
I was gonna say it's not bad. It's funny.
I was just gonna say that's one of the ones that I'm like really looking forward to.
Yeah, so it's my opinion again. One of the best openers I've listened to all season for any anime. The pacing is kind of weird, and there's a lot of like time jumps in the episodes. Like every episode has a time jump between something that happened before another episode or another one. So that's kind of annoying, but like it's easy to keep up with. You're kind of like unraveling the bureaucracy of the ninjas and the hidden deals that they had with the world. So it's not it's good, but it's funny as fuck. Like there's a deeper story that we're unraveling. Like we're only 7 episodes deep, but yeah, it's definitely worth watching because it's funny. Like it's a weird mixture of like action, funny, and weird time jumps.
Okay.
I did see the one clip with the piss on me thing.
Oh yeah, where he pissed on himself in the class.
Yeah. So there's some wild stuff in there.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't know how to describe it, man. I'm trying to compare it to some other anime and I can't.
No, you ain't got to.
That's good though. That's good. That's unique.
I was already on board. So, did anybody start Scott Pilgrim?
Yes.
Are we counting that? Because I was talking to
that's
Gym Leader
actually
Brock.
anime.
But we never mentioned it on our list. So like we never said.
That's because we forgot.
Yeah.
Did we though?
Yeah.
It was on the Netflix list. We just same with like the Blue-Eyed Samurai. Like there were like other ones that we just at the last minute we mentioned it on the episode.
Yeah,
but, like,
we
didn't
forgot
write it down
in the episode, or then we mentioned at the end because we said we forgot something like that. It was weird. Yeah, but yeah, we counted it.
So my question: have you started
it's Science Saru.
I have not.
I have not.
So I guess my question is this canon to like the books? Because
no, they
it's a different take on it.
Yeah, it diverges from the book and the movie and everything, all the other versions of Scott.
Oh, that's good.
Okay,
yeah,
because I thought I was watching the same thing. To be honest,
no. It sets you up. Obviously, so like it sets you up for like does that turn.
Yeah.
And so far, like I'm like, whoa, like what is happening? Like
that's dope.
That's what I keep seeing is that it's different but still good.
Yeah, it's the same.
That's what you want.
Like,
yeah,
kind of deep. It's kind of deep.
They said it even like kind of fixes some of the stuff from the novels, the graphic novels.
Yeah.
But it's all still good though. I haven't heard anything bad about it.
Because I mean, even the movie, the ending in the movie had a different outcome than the manga, and there were certain things that were changed in the movie. So
yeah, but I'm liking Ramona Flowers as a storyline. It's cool.
Okay, I'm honestly shocked that none of his other works have been picked up to be animated.
Well, Seconds was turned into a live action movie directed by Blake Lively.
That's a thing.
Yep.
When did that
Has that
happen?
come out?
No, she's working on it now.
That's
Oh,
crazy
okay.
because
Well,
Seconds
there
is
you
really
go.
good.
Yeah.
So the thing
I
you
don't know
said
how
is
that would
happening
be.
now.
Yeah. Damn. All right. Well,
Yeah, it's in
breaking news for
pre-production.
me. Yeah. Shit.
But yeah, I'm only on. There's 8 episodes, and I'm on episode 4, and I'm like halfway through it. So I'm literally at like the midpoint. But yeah, so
Are they
far so good.
normal, like normal time slotted episodes, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could watch it in like 4 hours. It's not.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, but yeah, the episodes are literally some of the same stuff that you saw from the movie, because I don't know the comic that well.
Okay.
Is in there, like just in a different way.
Gotcha.
So you're not like missing anything, and it's still funny, like super funny.
Okay. What else? My slice of life anime of the season. The Yuzuki family's 4 sons. I'm caught up on that.
The who?
Yuzuka family. It's about the 4 brothers. We talked about it. I put it on my list. It's about the parents that died, and the oldest brother has to take care of the 3 younger brothers, and all of them look alike.
I feel like I'm remembering it, but I don't even. Okay.
Yeah, they're
Where's it
only on
on?
episode 6. It's on Crunchyroll.
That was a sitcom with the Smollets.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's shut up. It's definitely giving me Kotaro Lives Alone vibes.
Okay,
So,
that's cool. That's wholesome.
I don't know if you guys watched it on Netflix, but that shit was amazing too. It was slice of life about the child who's I don't want to ruin it, but it's good.
I didn't finish it, but I started it.
Dr. Stone, I'm not caught up on. Yeah, I think those are the only ones I'm like truly caught up on. I'm still and Attack on Titan I finished, but everything else I'm playing catch up on.
Yeah.
Oh, and Free Run.
Yo, Free Run's so good.
Yeah.
There's like
On Our Own. That's the name of that show.
Oh, is that what it translated to?
No. The Smollett joke I made.
Oh,
They had a TV show in the 90s with all the different Smollets. Their parents died, and it was the oldest one raising all of them.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
On Our Own. Yeah. And everybody look alike.
Because
Yeah, it's the
they
same
do look
premise
alike.
then.
Anyway, sorry.
But yeah, Free Run is just like, it's just so good. Like, I don't know anything it does bad. Like, it just solid through and through. Great fantasy. Like, you can't even call it like, it's not isekai, it's like just great fantasy. It's great fantasy. Like high
What do you think
fantasy.
is in your? And I guess Tifron, you can answer this too, like because you've watched some of them. What do you think is going to be your pick, or what's the best so far that you've watched?
Look, I've watched a handful of episodes of JJK and Pluto. So at the moment, it's going to be JJK and Pluto.
That's fair. But I mean, like, if you had to pick one between the two.
But that's hard because
hard.
Both are going really hard. I might do Pluto just to, not saying, just because JJK has already been out.
Yeah.
And we've already been in it. And like Pluto's a bit more fresh. But I mean, both are really good. And I plan on starting to catch up on stuff here soon. Stuff should be hopefully slowing down with work and stuff too as we get closer to Christmas. But knock on wood, we'll see.
I think that's. Oh, go ahead, sir.
No, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say I think that's my problem too. Is like everything I've watched, like I haven't like Kingdom of Ruin was like the shocker anime for me because I didn't think anything going into it, and I've really enjoyed that.
So much better than I thought it would be.
Exactly, but I feel like I'm gonna be basic and say Jujutsu Kaisen. I haven't finished Pluto yet, but like the last like 4 or 5 episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen, and that's even with people talking about the animation being bad, which I didn't see. I don't know. I'm like sucked into it, especially the last episode. I was like, yo,
I'm sick of nerds.
It's tough, man, because I feel like JJK, Pluto, Free Ren, like even for me, like Apothecary Diaries, like they all have like a great thing or great things they do well that's unique to that show from the others. That it's like hard to like separate them.
I would even throw Under Ninja in like the top 3 of the season for me so far.
Okay, that's exciting.
So,
but yeah, I think if I had to pick a blanket one, it would probably be Pluto because that one's at least complete, so I can judge it on its full.
Okay.
Yeah, and I can say like, yeah, it's consistently what it delivers.
Okay.
Free Run, I'm waiting to see the other coin of like, where does this journey lead us at the end of the season? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I mean, like she started changing her ways after like episode 2. So
yeah, so I'm kind of seeing like, I have an idea of how it's looking, but like, what's her end game now that she's, you know, experienced the life that she's had with these traveling companions and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
And then Apothecary Diaries, I'm just like, I really like this show, and it feels like a show that I already watched, and I've watched several seasons of, like
Yeah.
Law
Conan.
and Order type and
Yeah.
Conan type. Like
It's
I'm the
definitely
sucker
got
that
that vibe.
watches and keeps those shows in
So
business. I'm
yeah,
that
and
guy.
it's really pretty, and the storylines are not bad. It's just because it does have that vibe. I wouldn't put it in my.
Yeah.
I personally can't put it in my like top 3, top 4, top 5. Like, it's a good anime, but it's like if I'm gonna like Free Run would be in that spot.
Yeah. And then JJK, for obvious reasons, like JJK just brings like so much.
Yeah.
Like we're finally getting like we already know the characters. We're getting so many of like the fights that we've been waiting to see. So many of like yeah, it's tough. I'll probably have a real answer in a couple weeks, but
yeah, I mean we'll be wrapped up by like when does winter anime start?
just
January 1st.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought for some reason it was a little bit before that.
Well, I mean, the seasons end before that, right? So we'll definitely be wrapped up with these seasons in the next couple of weeks.
I mean, it'll go till Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, month. So, but yeah. Did you want to talk about the game of the week before we wrap up?
I kind of wanted to talk about the awards more so than the game of the week because everybody's so butthurt. I don't know if you guys saw the Game of the Year awards, the games that were nominated.
Oh no, I'm interested.
What's up? So Spider-Man 2, you know, everybody saw that coming. Baldur's Gate,
yeah.
A lot of people saw that coming. Mario made the cut, the new Mario game that just dropped.
Interesting.
Yep, Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay.
A lot of the ones you would expect. A lot of Bethesda and Xbox players are upset that Starfield didn't make it.
Why? I feel like
because that was like one of their that was like their promise.
I guess it was their top game.
Yeah. So like, what? How did that not make it? So a lot of people are like, so this game made it, but that didn't. And I was like, nah. I mean, like when Starfield came out, I didn't really make an impact. Like it was that game everyone was waiting for. It finally came out, and it was just okay.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that too. Like I still want to play it, so I'm not trying to talk trash, but it sounded like it was an okay game. Like it just sounded like it was like it had a cool concept, and it kind of like it reminds me of when what's that space game that came out?
No Man's Sky.
Yeah,
No Man's Sky, where like it came out, there was a bunch of anticipation, and it kind of like fell flat. And then once the DLC started rolling in,
then
it got some
really
upgrades,
good.
and then it's like an amazing game. You like way worth more than what you paid for it now. Like I feel like that has the same potential as that game. But like we're just not there.
I would say I'm on record that's probably the fastest game I've ever returned in my life was No Man's Sky.
Oh, okay.
I had that game, like I got it at launch and I had it for a day and I was like, the fuck is this? And I took it back. I've never done that with a game before, bro. Never.
I think if my friend didn't buy like the digital copy, he would have did the same thing. But I mean, good for him that he didn't, because he could go through and like now play it.
But they went through and they fixed the game and upgraded.
Yeah, but that was like years later.
I mean, yeah, but
it's good now.
It's the game that it's more than the game that was promised now. If you want to go back, mess with it.
Yeah, maybe one day.
So I think Starfield has that same potential, but from what I've heard, people that have played it is definitely not. Especially when, how can you compare that to Baldur's Gate? I've seen people not stop playing Baldur's Gate since it came out.
That's me.
Like I've seen people put in like hundreds of hours.
There was another. I think it's the Spirit Game Awards that just passed. Either last week or the week before that. Baldur's Gate swept everything.
Yeah, see, like, and that doesn't surprise me. Like that, and like stuff like Spider-Man 2, which broke like the selling record for a game. Yeah. Like, there's no competition.
Mario
regardless.
Sold. I think they said I'm gonna fuck up the number. It's gonna be inaccurate. It was over 20 million copies in the first week or something like that. The new Mario Brothers game. Like it had to be the elephant thing. You could turn into an elephant, you know. He's just like me for real.
But
yeah, I don't know.
Microsoft is just they're hurt because they bought all those properties thinking they were gonna do something. Yeah, they come out with this game and they didn't get no awards. It's gonna be okay. You'll get one.
I feel bad for like because all these other games that are nominated are really good.
Yeah,
but you're going against Baldur's Gate, bro.
Yeah, like it. Even if they got the nod as a nomination, they weren't going to win. So it's almost like it's a slight, but at the same time, it's like what are you gonna do about it? Like,
That's it. This wasn't your year, fam. I don't know.
yeah.
But yeah, that was all I wanted to talk about as far as gaming news goes.
But since we're still talking about it, how was Mario?
So you know how they kind of re-release the same game every year?
Yeah.
Where it's like Mario Brothers Deluxe, Mario Brothers this. Oh, you can turn into a cat in this game or that game. This one is actually different in the way that they do their puzzles and their playthroughs and the levels themselves. So like the levels themselves are just different. Like it doesn't play like the old ones does, because the old ones were kind of just reskins for each new console.
Okay.
This is like a brand new game. Like the way they do the level system and the structure, and the way the levels actually interact when you're playing through. So it's a harder game too. So like you'll play through an easy level and you'll be like, all right, cool, whatever. That was like your run of the mill generic Mario level, and then you'll play through another level and it's like you just flipped it by hitting a block.
Oh,
so yeah, it's pretty intense.
Crazy. Yeah, that might take me a while to beat, but all right, nice. I think that's all we have for today. Anybody want to talk about where they can find everybody at?
Apparently, you can find Prince Petty-Chan in
Japan. Yep, in Japan.
Not you call him Petty-Chan.
Otherwise, don't follow me. You can follow me if you're in Japan.
You can walk amongst me.
Mm-hmm.
you can find me at Gym Leader Brock on Instagram.
You can find me at Tifron on My Anime List, Letterboxd, Blue Sky, and listen to my movie podcast, Secret Group of Brown Kids at the Movies. That's it.
And follow Brotaku Block on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I think we have pretty much everything right now that people are using. So,
and you can follow Mighty Mauricio.
Yeah, follow Mighty Mauricio, even though he's not here today.
Bye.
Sayonara.